I'm going to show you a fun way to film a day in the life reel using transitions that you can use on your next work trip. I made something special just for you. The Reels Blueprint is a free guide that shows you how to plan, film, and post short-form videos that actually feel like you. Grab yours using the link in my description and start showing up on camera with confidence. Woo woo! So I filmed a day in the life reel, and how I filmed this is I held my phone in front of me, so like my phone was facing out, and then I went in and then out. So it goes in and then out. Before you add them into here, it's best to like go through the clips and then pick the ones that you liked, because oftentimes you're gonna film multiple takes of it, and then this way you can see which one you liked. So I'm just gonna go through it. I liked the first one better. And then the ones I liked, I'm going to push this arrow to, I'm gonna add to an album, and then I'm gonna add a new album, and I'm gonna call it June 11, 2025. Create. And then I'm gonna go through the rest of my videos. There we go. And then start adding them to that album. Okay, so I got all the clips of me swiping throughout the day, and now I'm gonna go into edits. I'm gonna create a new reel, and I'm gonna go to my collections. Let's go to that day, and then let's just add all the clips. Make sure that they're in order that you want them. It's just gonna be easier for later. So I have 14 clips. Whew. Now you can see that there's a little bit of extra before and after I do it. So like before I start and before I stop. And the whole thing, the key to this is the timing. So it's like cutting it so it's like showing in movement and then pausing and then cutting again in movements. Because when you're cutting and you're making an edit within movement, it's easily disguisable, and so it's not as obvious as if you're cutting it and there's not as much movement. So what I want to do is I want to start with when it's blurry. So see here, it gets blurry. And I'm going to select that clip, and I'm going to use these yellow indicators to slow it down. And then once it gets blurry here, and then I'm just going to keep going. So once it's blurry, let's say here, this one's not as blurry. I must have switched it. There we go. There, it's blurry there. Might not use that clip. So I say do the first edit and then quickly, and then as we edit this, then we can fine tune everything. So don't worry about fine tuning it as long as you edit when it's in the movement. So if it's blurry, that means it's a movement. And then you can edit there. There we go. And just go slowly through it. Use your timeline. There we go. When you're actually doing your day in the life, you got to consider be kind to yourself, because there's so many other things you're probably doing. And it might be hard to get the shots and what you're actually doing, especially if you're doing it for work. So let's see how this looks. Play. Love it. And then when they feel awkward, just go back. These first ones felt a little awkward. I think this one I need to cut right there. See, it's blurry right there. Just fine tune it. So it's about just getting rid of excess. Yeah, that's so much smoother. That's nice and smooth. Oh, that one was a little weird. So if they feel a little weird, well, let's see if I can cut this one a little bit more and see if that's going to make it better. Oh no, there's no movement. Let's try that. Yeah, that's good. I think these two are very repetitive because they're one after the other. So I'm going to get rid of this one. It's too industrial. The other one's more fun and colorful. Perfect. So once you have your clips, add a song. And then another great thing to add on top of it is you could add text. So then to add text, you're just gonna make sure that nothing's selected, and you're gonna click text. And then what you could do is you can write the time and what you were doing. So what time was this? I'm gonna go back to my clips and see what time because it's gonna tell me right there. So 6:18, and then I just want it for this one clip. So if I go to the end, I can move that end indicator so it's just that one clip. That's covering my face. So let's just move it. I can just move it to wherever I want. Let's move it up here. You can see these white indicators. They're gonna show you what potentially could get cut off. You want it not to be too low down here or not too high. Just have it somewhere where it can nicely show. And you can edit it and you can change the font of it. And so I probably don't want it to appear the whole time of the clip, just when it comes to me. And I can slow it down. And then once it's starting to go away, I can take it. And then I can start adding the times to all of them. And then that way I have a reel of my day in the life with the times. You can even add the text if you want to add text about what you were doing that time. And so if you want to see what this reel turned out and looks like, then follow me on Instagram. I'm wonderful_Ida. Do you have any reel questions? If so, let me know in the comments because I use those to come up with new video ideas. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace!